reports have surfaced linking Justin Bieber to a series of exclusive parties allegedly organized by Sean Diddy Combs, referred to as freak-out parties. According to sources, the FBI has taken interest in these gatherings, which were attended by numerous high-profile celebrities. Bieber's alleged presence at these events has raised questions about his involvement, though details remain unclear. As the investigation unfolds, the pop star's connection to the controversial gatherings has become a focal point, sparking widespread public curiosity.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this will be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Justin Bieber's relationship with Sean Diddy Combs is one of the more intriguing stories in the music industry. The connection between the two stars began during Bieber's early career, when he was rising to fame as a teenage pop sensation. At the time, Diddy was already an established force in the entertainment world, known not only for his successful music career, but also for his work as a producer, entrepreneur, and cultural icon. Their friendship, built on mutual admiration and shared interests in music, has drawn attention over the years, sparking both curiosity and speculation about its impact on Bieber's life and career. Justin Bieber's journey from small-town Canadian singer to global pop superstar is well documented. After being discovered by talent manager Scooter Braun in 2008 and quickly signed to Raymond Braun Media Group, RBMG, which was co-founded by Usher, Bieber's career skyrocketed. He quickly became the face of a new generation of pop, appealing to millions of young fans worldwide.
I think in the past I was so caught up in all of the bad things in my life that I wasn't able to really take a second and really appreciate all the little things.
Around this time, Bieber was introduced to some of the biggest names in the music industry, and Diddy was one of them. Diddy, a towering figure in hip-hop, welcomed Bieber into his world, and the two formed what appeared to be a mentor-mentee relationship. Their connection seemed natural given Diddy's history of mentoring young talent and Bieber's rapid ascent in the industry. Diddy's early interest in Bieber was seen as a sign of endorsement from one of the most powerful figures in music. Diddy, who had already helped mold careers like those of Notorious B.I.G. and Usher, took Bieber under his wing. This connection helped Bieber establish credibility and visibility in the industry far beyond his initial teen fan base.
Alright, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down, you gotta, wear your seatbelt.
I mean, I'm 15, you can ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
Alright, 16.
You're not ready.
16.
Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Alright.
As Bieber's fame grew, his access to celebrity circles expanded, and Diddy's influence played a role in shaping his experience of stardom. Reports surfaced that Bieber was invited to exclusive events, private parties, and industry gatherings, where he could network with influential people. Diddy, with his reputation for lavish celebrations and high-end lifestyle, provided Bieber with access to a world of wealth and luxury that few teenagers could imagine. At the height of Bieber's fame, Diddy was often seen as a mentor figure who introduced him to a world far removed from the small-town life Bieber had come from. This phase of their friendship was marked by extravagant gifts and a glimpse into the lifestyle of a music mogul. In one memorable instance, Diddy famously gifted Bieber a white Lamborghini for his 16th birthday, which was not only a generous gesture, but a symbolic moment that represented Bieber's entrance into the elite world of fame. During interviews, both Bieber and Diddy spoke positively about each other. Bieber often referred to Diddy as someone he looked up to and admired, citing him as an influence and a guide in navigating the complexities of fame. Diddy, in turn, praised Bieber for his talent and potential, publicly supporting his rise in the industry. Their connection was framed as a friendship where Diddy played the role of an older brother or mentor.
I just want to know, Hillary, when they finally arrest me with all the shit I do, how does a brother survive jail without being Epsteined?
Well, since you have a lot of shit on us, we're probably gonna get you Epsteined as soon as you go to sleep. But hey, at least you won't have to shower, am I right? So, anyway.
Bieber's association with Diddy during his teenage years played a significant role in shaping public perceptions of the young star. The transition from a boy-next-door image to a more mature persona came quickly for Bieber, and being linked to Diddy, with his larger-than-life personality and opulent lifestyle, accelerated this process. Bieber was no longer just the young pop star with catchy tunes. He was now seen as someone rubbing shoulders with some of the most powerful figures in entertainment. However, this exposure to the world of excess and fame came with its challenges. As Bieber's career progressed, he faced increasing scrutiny from the media and the public. His behavior became more erratic, with reports of rebellious actions and brushes with the law dominating headlines. While Bieber's actions were partly seen as the typical growing pains of a young star, his association with Diddy and others in the music industry who lived extravagant, fast-paced lifestyles was often referenced as a contributing factor. At the same time, Diddy's influence on Bieber's career wasn't purely about lifestyle. Diddy had a reputation for being a savvy businessman, and his mentorship likely played a role in teaching Bieber about the importance of branding, entrepreneurship, and control over his career. Bieber's evolution into a more mature artist with a keen business sense is something that can, in part, be attributed to the people he surrounded himself with, including Diddy.
Bad boy. Oh, he's bad boy now.
Signing the bad boy.
Here's your icon alert. It's called He's Bad Boy Now. It's called Don't Ever Play Yourself.
As Bieber matured, both as a person and an artist, his relationship with Diddy seemed to evolve as well. In his early 20s, Bieber began to shift his focus away from the fast-paced celebrity lifestyle that had characterized much of his teenage years. He became more introspective, often speaking about his desire for personal growth and a more grounded lifestyle. This period of reflection was marked by his attempts to distance himself from some of the negative influences that had been present during his rise to fame. While Diddy remained an important figure in Bieber's life, their public interactions appeared to decrease as Bieber pursued a path focused more on personal development and less on the opulence and excess that had previously defined his image. This shift coincided with Bieber's renewed focus on his music, releasing more mature and introspective albums like Purpose, 2015, and Changes, 2020, which showcased a more grown-up version of the pop star. During this period, Bieber spoke openly about the challenges he faced in his early career, acknowledging that the pressures of fame had taken a toll on his mental health and well-being. His relationship with figures like Diddy was likely a reflection of both the positive and negative aspects of navigating such a complex industry at such a young age. Justin Bieber's relationship with Diddy has been a multifaceted one, rooted in mutual respect, shared experiences in the music industry, and a connection that provided Bieber with invaluable insight into the entertainment world. Diddy's influence during Bieber's formative years gave him a first-hand look at what it meant to be a powerful figure in the industry, from business acumen to navigating the pressures of fame. However, like many relationships in the celebrity world, theirs has also faced its share of challenges. Bieber's exposure to the world Diddy inhabited, the fast cars, lavish parties, and high-stakes world of fame undoubtedly shaped his journey, both positively and negatively. On one hand, Diddy's mentorship opened doors for Bieber that few others could. On the other hand, it exposed him to a world that came with its own set of pressures and temptations, some of which led Bieber down a more difficult path. Today, while Bieber's focus has shifted toward a more grounded lifestyle centered around family, faith, and introspection, the impact of his friendship with Diddy remains a key chapter in his story. Their connection provided Bieber with experiences that few artists encounter at such a young age, while also highlighting the complexities of relationships within the high-stakes world of entertainment. Justin Bieber's friendship with Diddy offers a glimpse into how the music industry operates behind the scenes. It shows the balance between mentorship, influence, and the challenges that come with early exposure to fame. While their relationship has evolved over the years, it remains an important part of Bieber's narrative as he continues to navigate his career and personal life, learning from both the triumphs and struggles that have defined his journey in the entertainment world.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
Wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal.
Recent reports have surfaced, allegedly linking pop superstar Justin Bieber to a series of private gatherings and parties organized by Sean Diddy Combs, described by insiders as freak-out parties. According to multiple sources, these exclusive events were attended by high-profile celebrities and were known for their extravagance and secrecy. While details remain vague, the connection between Bieber and these gatherings has now attracted attention from the FBI, raising questions about the nature of his involvement and the overall implications for his career.
Place where I have like a core group and people who are really supporting me and encouraging me, and I never had that before. I never created those type of relationships, so now it feels like I have so much.
The narrative reportedly began with leaked documents, suggesting that Bieber had been present at several of Diddy's infamous parties during the early stages of his career. These documents, which are said to have sparked an FBI investigation, hinted at an underground world of exclusive celebrity events that operated away from the public eye. While the documents did not offer direct evidence of any illegal activity, they did indicate that the environment at these gatherings was often chaotic, with indulgent behavior becoming a regular part of the experience. An unnamed insider, who claimed to have knowledge of these parties, provided details about Bieber's alleged attendance at these gatherings, stating, "It wasn't uncommon to see Bieber at Diddy's parties, especially when he was younger. he was introduced to that world very early on. The source emphasized that Bieber's connection to these parties began when he was still a teenager, at the height of his rise to stardom, when he was often in the company of influential figures in the music industry. According to several accounts, Bieber's introduction to Diddy's world came through his association with Usher, who had been instrumental in launching Bieber's career. Usher had a long-standing relationship with Diddy, and as Bieber became a part of Usher's circle, he naturally crossed paths with the hip-hop mogul. Diddy, known for throwing lavish parties for the elite, quickly welcomed Bieber into his orbit, offering him access to a world of wealth, luxury, and exclusivity that few teenagers could imagine. One source close to the situation reported, Diddy saw Bieber as this young, talented artist with the potential to reach massive heights in the industry. He invited him into that world to show him how things worked behind the scenes. It was part of a mentorship, but also part of the celebrity culture. This relationship allegedly led Bieber to attend several of Diddy's parties, which insiders claim were often extravagant affairs held at private estates, mansions, or luxury hotels. Guests included some of the biggest names in entertainment, and the events were known for their opulence and exclusivity. According to the same insider, everyone who was anyone wanted to be at Diddy's parties. They were these legendary events where deals were made, connections were formed, and people let loose. The exact nature of these freak-out parties remains unclear. Various sources describe them as gatherings where attendees would often indulge in excessive behavior, fueled by a carefree atmosphere. One anonymous source familiar with the parties stated, "The parties were wild. It was like an escape from reality for a lot of people. Once you were inside, everything was kept very private, and everyone knew that what happened there stayed there." Some reports suggest that the parties often involved heavy drinking, with guests being treated to high-end other indulgences. The insider continued, "There was always flowing, and everything was catered to making sure the guests had a good time. It was like an all-night celebration, where the rules didn't apply in the same way they do outside." Another source indicated that Bieber's presence at these events was often low-key, with the young pop star typically staying on the periphery of the gatherings. He wasn't always the center of attention. Sometimes he would just hang out and watch the other guests, but he was definitely there, and he was introduced to that lifestyle very young, the source noted. The connection between Bieber and these parties, however, raised concerns due to the nature of his early fame and his status as a teenager at the time. The revelation of Bieber's alleged attendance at these parties reportedly came to light during an ongoing investigation by the FBI into various activities surrounding Diddy's private events. While the specifics of the investigation remain under wraps, insiders claim that the agency is looking into whether any illegal activity occurred during these gatherings, and if there were any federal laws. According to reports, Bieber's name surfaced during the investigation as a person of interest due to his regular presence at these events. One source close to the investigation commented, "The FBI is not targeting Bieber specifically, but his name came up because he was a regular guest at these parties, and they're looking into the broader context of what happened at these events." The insider continued, "There's no direct evidence at this point linking Bieber to any wrongdoing, but the fact that he was present at these gatherings has raised some questions. The FBI wants to understand what the atmosphere was like at these parties, and whether anything inappropriate happened, especially given the high-profile nature of the guests."
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills.
Welcome to the family, John!
And me, they love me, and, just turn their back on you in a second.
I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me.
As news of the FBI's alleged investigation broke, there was widespread speculation about how it might affect Bieber's career and public image. Fans and media outlets were quick to react, with many expressing shock at the idea that Bieber could be involved in such an investigation. However, others pointed out that Bieber's attendance at celebrity parties, especially during his teenage years, was not unusual given his status as one of the world's biggest pop stars. One entertainment lawyer weighed in on the situation, stating, "Justin Bieber's presence at these parties doesn't necessarily imply any wrongdoing. Celebrities, especially young stars, often get invited to these kinds of events, and they might not be fully aware of everything going on around them. The important thing is whether there's any direct connection between Bieber and the focus of the FBI's investigation."
Moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn some...
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with and like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
Come on.
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
Bieber himself has remained relatively quiet on the matter, though sources close to the singer have reportedly said that he is cooperating fully with authorities. According to one source, Justin is aware that his name has come up, but he's not concerned because he knows he didn't do anything wrong. He's just focused on his career and staying out of the spotlight when it comes to situations like this. As the FBI's investigation continues, many are wondering what impact, if any, this situation will have on Bieber's career moving forward. Despite the allegations surrounding his attendance at Diddy's parties, Bieber's reputation as one of the most successful pop artists of his generation remains intact. His recent albums and public appearances have shown a more mature, grounded version of the singer, who has been open about his personal growth and desire to leave behind the more chaotic aspects of his early fame. However, the investigation does raise questions about the influence of celebrity culture on young artists like Bieber. Being thrust into the limelight at such a young age often exposes stars to situations that can have a lasting impact on their lives and careers. In Bieber's case, his connection to Diddy and the alleged freak-out parties highlights the complexity of navigating fame, especially when surrounded by powerful figures who operate in a world of excess and privilege.
21-year-old Justin is giving 15-year-old Justin advice. I was so innocent, because I was innocent, and I was young, and I trusted everybody. And being young and innocent in this industry, it's not necessarily the best thing, because people take advantage of vulnerability. And so I think I was just in a place of just trusting everyone and, thinking everyone was on my side and eventually getting burned. And
as the story of Justin Bieber's alleged connection to Diddy's freak-out parties continues to unfold, it serves as a reminder of the challenges that come with being a young star in the entertainment industry. While the FBI's investigation has not yet led to any direct accusations against Bieber, his name being associated with such gatherings has certainly raised eyebrows. For now, Bieber seems focused on distancing himself from his past and moving forward with his career, leaving the details of his early days in the spotlight and the rumors surrounding them in the hands of investigators and the public's imagination. Don't forget to subscribe and click the video on the screen for more celebrity news.